Welcome to my Mandarin Chinese class. Learning Chinese with Lao Shi is as easy as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our cultural topic for today is an overview of China, home of one of the world's oldest civilizations. Over 5,000 years, China has only recently become a modern nation. China's full name is the People's Republic of China. Capital city is Beijing. Other major cities include Shanghai, Chengdu, Guangzhou, Hangzhou, Shenzhen, Xi'an, Chongqing. There are 56 ethnic groups living in China. China enjoys great language diversity, while Mandarin is the official dialect. There are many other dialects such as Cantonese, Kejia, Ming, Gan, Xiang, Wu. Chinese is the only surviving pictographic writing system and is the most widely spoken language on earth. It is widely considered one of the hardest languages to learn. Chinese people practice a wide range of beliefs, include ancestor worship, Buddhism, Taoism, Islam, and Christianity. In China, people emphasize on collectivism and consensuses. The colony is more important than the ant. In first video, we learned family names in China always come before given names, which is a good example for this. Next, we will learn 3 characters, and they are Zhong, Wang, Guo. First, Zhong is an adjective, means middle, center. The second one, Wang, is a noun, means king, and also is a very popular Chinese family name. The last character is Guo, which is a noun, means country, kingdom. Now let's take a look of some illustrations of these characters. The first one is the illustration of Zhong. You'll see in the left up corner, the big box, a flagpole with an ancient Chinese flag blowing in the wind. The pole is in the center of a ring. It's symbolizing middle, center. On the right up corner, you'll see the pronunciation of this character. Zhi, ong, zhong, zhong. Below is the modern version of this character. This character is a pictograph, which means a picture representing an item or a person. At the very bottom, you'll see 4 images of this character. The first one looks like the picture, and the second one still can see it's a flag with the pole, but the wind suddenly changed the directions. You can see the flag is blowing in the opposite direction. The last 2, you can't hardly see any flags anymore. They are just like many other characters, become more angular over the years. So to help my students to remember this modern version of the character better, please take a look at the next illustration. Just simply remember a chocolate bar with a knife placed right in the middle. And you're going to use the knife to split the bar and share with somebody. Split the bar in the middle, okay? And share with somebody with the same portion, same size of the bar. Okay. The next character is Wang. In the upper left side box, the big box, you'll see a big X. In ancient China, X has such as this, symbolize power and status. Now let's take a look at the right side. On the top is the pronunciation. Wu, Ang, Wang, Wang. Below that is the modern version of the character. At the very bottom, you'll see 4 images of the same character. The first 2, you can still see they look somewhat like the X in the picture. The last 2 is very hard to tell. That looks nothing, close to an X to me. So there is a different interpretation of this character. It goes like this. The first line on top, horizontal, represents heaven. The longer one at the very bottom represents earth. And the middle one, shorter one, horizontal, represents people. And the vertical one in the middle, holding up the sky, the heaven, is the king, represents the king, the ruler. So supposedly a good king has God's will, knows God's will, and know very well about earth and people, and can be a good ruler. So this character means king. Now let's take a look at the next illustration. The last one is Guo. This is a very interesting one, okay? So left up side, you see the big box. On the left side, you see a picture with a rectangle in the middle. That is the city. And the 2 lines, thick lines, one on top, one at the bottom, that's supposed to be the walls, okay, surrounding that city. And right next to the city picture, on the right side, is a Chinese ancient dagger X, represents army. It's an ancient weapon, okay? And the oldest form is on the right side of the dagger X. And you can still see that look very close, has a very close resemblance of the picture on the right. On the right up corner is the pronunciation of this character. Ge, wo, guo, guo. And below that is the character, modern version. Today's, what looks like today, the character, okay? And then at the bottom, you'll see 4 images of this character. The first one looks like, almost like a, house for sale sign, with the sign hanging there. But still look like the picture above it. The second one yeah, still look like that picture. The third one, they add a border to it. And fourth one too. And the third and fourth is, they are considered to be the traditional form. And the modern version one is the simplified version of this character, which you cannot see the rectangle, the wall, and the dagger X anymore. Rather, you'll see a king, which is learned, with an extra dot on the right lower corner. And this king with the dot is a new character, means jade. And I like to help my students remember this modern version of the character, Guo, as this. A king wearing that piece of jade on his belt and ruling a big piece of land. That's the border, okay? That's the country, the kingdom. So the king wearing jade, ruling the kingdom. Now we will learn 4 words. The first one is 中国, a noun. Remember, 中 is middle, center, and 国 is kingdom, country. 中国 means middle kingdom, which is China. The second one is 中国人. 中国, we just learned, is China. 人 means people, person. Together, 中国人 is a noun, means Chinese people. The third one is 王国. Wang means king. 国 means kingdom, country. 王国 together means kingdom. It's a noun. The last one is 国王. 国 means country, kingdom. 王 means king. Together, 国王 means king. And Wang is the short form. 国王 is the whole term. And you can see it as Wang, but that's the short form of 国王. Now let's read these 4 words. The first one, please read after me. 中国, 中国. Next, 中国人, 中国人. The third one, 王国, 王国. The last one, 国王, 国王. The next page is 2 sentences that we'll be learning today. The first one is 王力是中国人. Wang is king or a family name. Here, it's a family name. Li means beautiful. It's a given name, usually used for girls' name, very popular in China. Shi is to be, is, am, are. In Chinese, all 3 of them. Shi. 中国人, Chinese people, Chinese person. Together, this sentence means Wang Li is a Chinese. Now let's learn two sentences. The second sentence is 我爱中国菜. 我 means I. I, we learned in the second video, means love. 中国 is China. 菜 is vegetable or dish. So together, the sentence means I love Chinese dish. It means I love Chinese food. Now, let's read these two sentences. First, 王丽是中国人. 王丽是中国人. Second sentence, 我爱中国菜. 我爱中国菜. Last but not least are 5 facts related to our culture topic for today about China. China got its name from China porcelain. The first porcelain export in large quantity was believed over 1,000 years ago, which is during Song Dynasty. The second fact is at 9.6 million square kilometer, China is the 4th largest country in the world, with world's tallest mountain, Mount Everest, sits on its border. Yangtze River, Changjiang, is the world's 3rd largest river. Third, China has been world's fastest growing economy for the past 30 years. Currently, is the 2nd largest in the world. Fourth, China is the most populous country in the world, with a population of 1.38 billion. In the past 30 years, over 300 million people have moved out from rural to the cities. Between 1990 to 2015, 746 million people were lifted out of poverty. The last fact, just a few of the world famous Chinese symbols. The Great Wall, Terracotta Army, Forbidden City, and giant pandas. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.